Peter Ducey live from the White House with what we know about Secret Service opening fire to protect President Biden's granddaughter. Peter?
Yes, the carjacking and car stealing problem in Washington, D.C. has now extended to somebody with Secret Service protection. At 11:58 p.m. last night in Georgetown, which is about a mile and a half from where we're standing right now, Secret Service officers who are assigned to protect Naomi Biden, that's President Biden's granddaughter, Hunter Biden's daughter, opened fire at three people who were trying to steal one of the Secret Service vehicles.
Now let's apply that situation to the average DC resident. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms for NRA certification of multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like the channel, like the content and what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything is appreciated. Once again, public service announcement for Connecticut residents. If you plan on getting your Connecticut pistol permit, please do it before July 2024. The training requirements have changed, making it longer, more money, and more onerous, making it much harder for you to obtain your pistol permit in order to buy a firearm. So please get it done before July 2024. Let's talk about this. This is a breaking story. I believe it happened 7 days ago. This went down. But Secret Service agents who are assigned to protect Naomi Biden, which is Joe Biden's granddaughter, the one he acknowledges, opened fire on would-be car thieves in D.C. Now, the problem is that, and these are the facts, the vehicle was unoccupied. Naomi Biden was nowhere near it, so there was no cause for that. But there is a preliminary investigation going on into this incident. And let's go ahead and we're going to get this video here to give you some more context.
And I do want to get to some breaking news at this hour as Secret Service agents protecting President Biden's granddaughter opened fire after three people tried to break into an unmarked Secret Service vehicle in the nation's capital. That is according to a law enforcement official. The agents assigned to protect Naomi Biden were out with her in Georgetown neighborhood late last night when they saw the three people breaking a window of the parked and unoccupied SUV. The official, of course, remaining anonymous. So at the time of this story being developed here, we actually just got a statement that came in from the Secret Service where they provide just a few details about what is known so far. Take a look at your screen right now. Again, that is the statement here. And they did say our preliminary statement on the weapon discharge following a break-in to a Secret Service vehicle. 2 to 3 possible suspects fled the scene in a vehicle, and a regional bulletin has been issued to supporting units. D.C. police are investigating. I do want to go over the statement itself, though, that is off to the left side of your screen. Take a look. They said November 12th, just before midnight in the Georgetown neighborhood of D.C., Secret Service agents encountered possibly 3 individuals breaking a window on a parked and unoccupied government vehicle. During the encounter, a federal agent discharged a service weapon, and it is believed that no one was struck. The offenders immediately fled the scene in a red vehicle, and a regional lookout was issued to supporting units. There was no threat to any protectees, and the incident is being investigated by the D.C. Metro Police Department and the Secret Service. Again, we did learn from the Associated Press after they spoke with an official there with law enforcement that those agents were protecting President Biden's granddaughter when they opened fire.
Heard that, and you saw that. Now, in most states, you cannot use deadly force to protect property. You cannot. And there's no doubt in my mind that if the average person had done the exact same act, they would be facing charges, multiple charges, starting with discharging a firearm, technically without cause, because your life's not in danger. This is property. Now, we could argue it was a Secret Service vehicle. They have not come out with any details as to whether there was something in the vehicle that required deadly force, such as perhaps more firearms or national security documents, which I would be very hard pressed to believe, because why would you need to put that in a vehicle while you're protecting the granddaughter of the president? But they did open fire. And this leads me to the question of my opening statement. The average person cannot do this. So why is it that these people, in their duties as protecting the granddaughter of the president, finds themselves in a position where they can arbitrarily shoot at criminals without cause? There's no information as to whether these people were armed, whether they fired at them first. We have none of the information. It's just we know that 3 people tried to break into a Secret Service vehicle and the Secret Service agents shot at them. That's all we know. With that information and knowing what we know, this to me is not justified under law. You cannot arbitrarily fire on someone who is stealing your car. And that really is a damn shame, but that's the way it is. So what is going to happen going forward? We know these Secret Service agents aren't going to be charged with anything, even though, once again, there's no cause for them to open fire on that vehicle with people who are trying to steal property. Nobody's life was in danger. No one. But it shows a 2-tier system of justice. And it's damn unfortunate that we see things like this go down and it's in our face, and all we can do is say, shrug our shoulders and accept the outcome. And it's very, very unfortunate, because as I said, the average person would be facing charges. We have people, there's a story I did, days ago, LA man was being attacked at his home and he opened fire on the attackers. Attackers were armed and they revoked his concealed carry permit. And there's another story of a man, a Connecticut resident, who cornered a person trying to break into his car. He discharged a firearm and he was arrested physically and put in handcuffs and taken away, while the longtime criminal basically got a summons to appear in court. This is another example of the really backward situation when it comes to defending yourself as the average person. Those in authority, the elites, seem to have free reign to do as they wish. We, on the other hand, are held to a higher standard than the criminals who are bringing harm to us. And having a vehicle stolen is devastating. That's your means of getting to work. That's your means of doing your day-to-day business. And having it stolen is a true drain on your social infrastructure. But I find it fascinating. And once again, Biden's granddaughter, she's almost 30 years old. And I'm of the opinion, when it comes to this Secret Service protection, that once you leave office, that protection is over. I have been a huge proponent to do that, because once these people leave office, they seem to be a lot richer than when they went in, and they can provide their own security. But the taxpayers have to fund their Secret Service details that seem to skirt the law when it suits their needs. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.